Lies, lies, and more lies is the subject of this show. Gargi, why don't you start with the first lie?
The first lie obviously was the one where, I think this was the hottest lie that we heard throughout the day yesterday, when PCB was going back and forth about whether they want to boycott the match or not. And the first, after they decided that they want to play, and we saw Andy Pycroft quite clearly on that field not being replaced, the first lie that we heard was that Andy Pycroft has exclusively apologized to the Pakistan team and the PCB. Now that is the most surprising thing I heard, because what does he have to apologize for? What does he couldn't have grabbed Surya Kumar Yadav physically and have him shake hands with Salman Ali Agha. So and before that as well, ICC clearly spelt it out that he's not breached any code of conduct. So what would Andy Pycroft even apologize for? The news that we got was that he said that, you know, if there has been any miscommunication, there's an apology for that. Not that I didn't make the captains shake hands, so I'm going to apologize for that. It's my fault. That's not what happened.
Just to add to what she just said, Pakistan, including the president, chairman of the PCB, had tweeted that they have asked for a removal of Andy Pycroft. Was there ever said that if Andy Pycroft apologizes or something happens, you have asked for his removal? Period. He is incompetent. His removal. Chalo, let's take it that he's apologized. Hypothetically, does that make him competent? Does that make it that he has done his job to perfection? No, right? So how is it that you are allowing Andy Pycroft to continue? Because you had clearly asked for his removal. Yesterday, Andy Pycroft officiated in that match between UAE versus Pakistan. So where is the question of your stand holding up? Andy Pycroft stayed as match referee. Under no circumstance did the ICC agree to that. The ICC rejected your demand and your lie that ICC has found him guilty of breach. Which breach? Where did ICC find? Suppose he's found guilty of breach. How is he officiating? How is he officiating? If he's been found, and look, International Cricket Council is a body.
Yeah.
There has to be transparency in that body, some candid whatever in that body. That's a public body, which is a public posturing. Suppose Andy Pycroft was found guilty of a breach. Would ICC not put out a release?
Of course.
Would ICC not say that, okay, Andy Pycroft, our match referee, was found so and so? And have you heard a single word from ICC in the public domain?
In fact, ICC has only cleared it up that Andy Pycroft has not breached any code of conduct. Let's talk about the objective behind this lie peddling a little bit here, because obviously it's another face saver. It's another knee-jerk reaction, because now you've gone ahead and played the match after saying कि हम boycott कर देंगे, 2 दिन आपने ड्रामा चलाया, आपने press conference नहीं किया, and then you've come out and played this match, and now your only face saver is that we did this because Andy Pycroft apologized to us.
इसलिए हमने खेल लिया.
You make Andy Pycroft a pawn. That's all you did.
आप मुझे ये बताओ, आपने इतना समय से बोला कि हम मैच नहीं खेलेंगे. आपने प्लेयर को बस में डाला, बस से उतार लिया. आप एग्जैक्टली आपने उसको रूम में वापस कर दिया. आप बोला भाई तू जा. फिर आप उनके किट को बस में चढ़ाए, फिर आप बाहर निकाल दिया. फिर आपने बोला कि चलो हम प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस कर देंगे. आपके देश का नेशनल ब्रॉडकास्टर जो है वो सबने लिख दिया कि प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस होने वाला है, वो भी आपने नहीं किया. फिर आपने बोल दिया कि एंडी पाइक्रॉफ्ट ने अपोलोजाइज कर लिया, सब खत्म हो गया. अरे भाई, so you mean to say that Pakistan's Asia Cup participation was dependent on Andy Pycroft?
And the funny thing is, in this entire scenario, Andy Pycroft is no one.
And he's not said a word in public.
No. Look at the way that he's handling himself. First of all, he could have said multiple things, come out and said as many things as he wanted. But what I'm trying to say here is Andy Pycroft is not someone who's in a position of power. He is the easiest target. He is the easiest pawn, and you're putting it on him.
No, but that's where my question is. कि अगर Andy Pycroft is an ICC match referee, तो फिर ICC को बोलो ना.
Yeah.
Everything that we now know, कि इसने ये बोल दिया, Andy Pycroft ने ये बोला, all of this is PCB saying. So if Andy Pycroft is responsible to the ICC, his employer is the ICC, तो एक ICC release दिला दो कि सच ये है, कि ICC को बोल दो कि भाई you issue a release जहां पे आप बोलो Andy Pycroft has apologized. Number 1 for handshake gate. Number 2, Andy Pycroft has been found guilty of this breach. ICC को बोल दो, लिख के दे दे. ये तो कोई पब्लिक डोमेन में है ही नहीं. So you are continuously peddling, and who are you peddling these lies for? Your domestic constituents.
Yes, because you want to save your face. You want to go out there and say that we played this match only because ICC bowed down to us. That's the narrative that PCB or Pakistan, whatever, that they are trying to peddle, right? I mean, it doesn't make any sense, because whatever they're trying to do, it clearly looks like a knee-jerk reaction.
आपने क्यों press conference नहीं किया?
Exactly. Now, what was the point of that?
आपने 1 घंटा match delay क्यों किया?
You've eventually gone out and played the match. So what was all of it for?
I mean, you delayed a game. You disrespected your opponent.
Broadcasters.
You delayed whatever. You completely messed up the broadcasters' plans. For what? For what? Lie after lie after lie. The whole edifice is premised on a series of lies.
And if Andy Pycroft's apology is so important that it changed your
It's like India's handshake to Andy Pycroft's apology. Because India को आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते.
The question I'm trying to ask is, are you going to apologize today for the absolute drama you caused for no reason at all? Are you going to apologize to the fans, to the UAE team, to the broadcasters, from the janitors in the stadium, to the cooks, to the chefs? Are you going to apologize to them?
Mohsin Naqvi puts out a tweet 1 hour before the game. We have asked the Pakistan team to travel to the stadium. More details to follow. What does that mean?
And whatever happened to that press conference?
1 second. What does that mean? So the UAE team is waiting for him there.
Yeah.
So it's not Pakistan playing Pakistan. It's Pakistan playing the UAE. He's the chairman of the Asian Cricket Council. He's saying we've asked the Pakistan team to go. More details to follow. So does the UAE team know that they are playing or not playing? Or they are standing in the stadium as they are not even responsible? They are not even going to be taken seriously. And do they have some respect or not? Do they have to be honored or not? I mean, what are you even talking, boss?
It's incredible what has happened in the entire day yesterday.
I have not seen anything like this in recent times.
No, not at all. Not at all. And do you want to talk about the 3 pieces of information
we got? Why not?
Because that has also has to be put out in the public domain over and over again to sort of prove that this has all been based on a lie. Number 1 is that Andy Pycroft has not been found guilty. And we have top sources telling us that he is not in breach of any ICC code of conduct. Number 2 is that Andy Pycroft...
Had he been, there would be a release.
Yes, of course there would. He would
public
have been removed
domain, of course. Removed, mentioned, there would be a public document which we would be able to put out in front of you. Good, bad, something would be there in black and white. Where is the point? Show me that release. Know that, okay, Andy Pycroft has been found guilty of so-and-so breach. That is why the ICC has pulled him up and has put out this document in the public domain. There's nothing. Number 2, and this is something I want to talk about. When PCB writes that second letter to the ICC and says that we want an investigation into the officials of the India versus Pakistan game, what are they trying to insinuate? Are they trying to insinuate that the umpires or whatever were in favor of India and all of the decisions went their way? Are they trying to insinuate that the handshake did not happen because of the authorities involved? What are they trying to say? Fair point, because now I'm also told that once the game is done, the match referee has no further role. Then it's taken over by the venue team. So if it's taken over by the venue team, it's the responsibility of the venue team to orchestrate whatever is going on. So the venue manager is the venue manager, everybody who is in charge of the arena, because the game is done, match referee's job is done. So after the game, handshake, not handshake, communicating to the match referee, communicating to the teams is the responsibility of the liaison, responsibility of the venue manager, responsibility of everyone who's there out there in charge. Now they are all ACC people.
Yeah.
Because it's an ACC tournament. So how is Andy Pycroft even coming here? Andy Pycroft ke kahan se aapne pakad liya? So that everybody is now I'm told, okay, broadcaster is Indian, venue manager is Indian, liaison is Indian, Presenter is Indian. So everybody's at fault.
So it's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy.
And everyone is trying to embarrass Pakistan. That's what they're trying to float here.
Because ultimately, Surya Kumar Yadav did not want to shake your hand. He did not shake your hand.
Yeah, simple as
इसमें
that.
कोई कुछ नहीं कर सकता है. ना एंडी पाइक्रॉफ्ट कर पाएगा, ना वेन्यू मैनेजर कर पाएगा, ना कोई कुछ कर पाएगा. ये कोई कुछ नहीं कर सकता. आप पढ़ के सुना दो.
Do you want to? We don't have a confirmation on that.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. They can consult any lawyers. This is also floating around that they are consulting legal opinion.
Yeah.
Jao.
Sure.
Karo.
What's your basis? You don't have any basis whatsoever. If you're going to say that you defame the country or something like that, Surya Kumar Yadav did not once mention the name of the country. He did not mention.
And no, what has he done? He has said we dedicate this to our armed forces.
Our armed forces. आपके armed forces को थोड़ी कुछ कहें.
हमने मैच जीता है, हम किसी को भी डेडिकेट कर देंगे. आप कौन होते हो भाई? हम किसको डेडिकेट कर रहे हैं?
Yeah.
हम terror victims. We stand in solidarity with the victims of Pahalgam. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Khatam. So you are saying what is he's done in the wrong, this, that, what not. There are umpteenth examples where Mohammad Rizwan in the past, like in October of 2023, he had said Gaza. He had said I dedicate it. So I mean, where do you? So are you then saying Surya did not name Pakistan?
No.
Surya said victims of Pahalgam. So are you saying Pakistan
are you admitting?
That's exactly what
Are
I was
you
saying.
admitting?
That's exactly what I was about to say. That आपको क्यों लग रहा है? Are you taking responsibility for it? That Surya saying this, it's hurting us. कोई बाकी तो कोई देश responsibility नहीं ले रहा है.
नहीं.
तो ये क्यों ले रहा है? Why is it hurting them so much कि now
Surya Kumar Yadav said.
Surya Kumar Yadav. So why are you taking Surya Kumar Yadav so seriously? मत लो.
Not once did he mention anything about Pakistan. He only said our armed forces, our victims, my nation, my country.
खत्म. And I don't want to shake your hands. I just walked away.
Yeah.
And then मैंने अपना ड्रेसिंग रूम
अपना
का
दरवाजा बंद कर दिया.
Come on, मैं ड्रेसिंग रूम में चेंज कर रहा था.
Why did you go to the dressing room first of all?
Precisely. मैं तो वही बोल रहा हूँ. मैं अपना ड्रेसिंग रूम में चेंज कर रहा था. तुम जाओ. नहीं आना है तुमको.
First of all, I mean, if someone is refusing a handshake, you're going to go to them and ask for it again.
That isn't it stupid that that person doesn't even want to shake your hand? He will allow you into the dressing room. कौन से ड्रेसिंग रूम में क्यों जा रहे हो आप? आपका खुद का रेस्पेक्ट लेके आप रुक जाओ. मत जाओ.
Exactly.
This has been the worst. So, but the question the larger point that I'm trying to ask you is, I think, don't you think Pakistan in the ICC framework, by doing what they've done, they've actually dug themselves into a hole by doing what they've done.
Absolutely. And not just that. How do you take Pakistan seriously after this?
हाँ, जो भी बोलेगा कुछ ऐसे बोल देगा.
How do you do that? I mean, everything has been turned into this dramatic, cinematic movie script or something of that sort. Nothing here is plausible, or nothing has any logical reasoning behind it. So, I mean, I'm having a very hard time taking anything that comes out of Pakistan seriously at this point.
And the media is sort of going hammer and tongs saying so and so has apologized, ये हो गया, फलाना हो गया, पाकिस्तान ने इसको झुका दिया, उसको झुका दिया.
You've not even checked with your sources, boss.
I mean, किसको झुकाया भाई? कहाँ से झुका दिया? ICC को झुका दिया. कहाँ झुकाया? किस पे झुकाया? क्या कर दिया?
See, that's what I'm saying, right? That's the narrative that they're trying to peddle
for their domestic audience.
They are believing it as well. So it's a funny set of circumstances that we have here.
I have covered cricket for such a long time, Asia Cup, etc. I've never encountered a situation as bizarre as this one.
I don't think you could have been able to write this as a script.
No, you can't. I mean,
you can't come up with this.
Even Rajkumar Hirani with his fertile imagination would find it difficult to work this out. ये कैसे हो गया? I mean, Dubai, when we had come to report a cricket tournament.
I did not imagine this. I did not.
Every single day, Pakistan has given you fodder for some drama. Some drama. I mean, one day they don't turn up for a presser. The second day they don't turn up for a match. Third day they take their players from the bus to their hotels.
2 letters to the ICC.
2 letters to the ICC. Then they say Andy Pycroft खेलेगा तो Andy Pycroft officiate करेगा तो हम नहीं खेलेंगे. Then they go and play despite the fact that Andy Pycroft is very much there to officiate. So the whole edifice of Pakistan, and then you say, boss, we won this whole game. We have diplomatically
Funny.
won this whole game.
Funny.
Let's end here saying
It's funny.
it is funny. Let's end here. Lies, and more lies. As she said, she's right. It's funny.